The wife's going to be joining us here in just a second. I don't know what she's doing. It's up upstairs. She'll be back down here in a minute. The last 5 minutes flew by here that we were trying to get this stuff together. Of course, she decides she's going to make some lures at the last second.
Hello.
Move this up here.
You're making fun of me without me even being around.
I'm making fun of you.
Uh-huh.
I didn't make fun of you. See, I get accused of all kinds of crazy stuff. All right. Wait for some people to get on here. We got some stuff always developing here with Flippin the Script. Scripting the Flip. Flippin the Script Fishing. We got things always developing, progressing with the channel and with the lure company, Copper Red Baits. If you guys aren't, if you're on here and you're not familiar, that we are also Copper Red Baits. We are on, and there's 0 people on here. But come join us, all. Come on. That's it. All
Greatest
right.
show on earth.
Well, we're gonna have to start
Hello,
talking
hey,
anyway
Nathan.
because Nathan, you're the first guy on here. You doing all right, buddy? Anyway, so we do have the new 3/4 ounce snatch and shad that's come in. So what's up, Bob?
Is that my dad? Hey, Daddy.
No, Bob Brown. So we have the new 3/4 ounce snatch and shad that's come in. Appreciate you, Nathan. Appreciate the loyalty there.
I'm actually able to.
Bring it up.
Yeah, but now I need to get to the other video.
Okay.
It's not going back where I wanted to. Which one?
Let me give you room. I'll put this over here.
Bear with us.
Yeah. We're never prepared.
Yes, we are.
It's
Typically.
not our MO. We like
Who
to
is
shoot
that?
from the who's Austin Williams? Is that
He's a singer. Have you not listened to his stuff? It's fantastic.
No.
I didn't think you did, but you know.
No.
I do. Don't point at me, Dad.
What?
He's pointing at me.
Okay. All right. So feel free to ask questions at any time. I believe we're gonna do a giveaway. Not only are we going to draw for a winner. All right, we got 4 eyes on us now on. I can't remember which one that is.
That is Facebook. This one is
YouTube.
yes. This is your phone.
Okay. All right. So on Facebook we got. Oh, no, somebody left. Come go. All right. So I think what we'll do. How do we want to get people qualified? Because we're gonna do a drawing for those who commented, and for those that commented and also liked the video I dropped on Tuesday, the Nick and Jack video, we're gonna do a drawing. So those people are entered into the drawing, and somebody will win, and they get to choose whatever lure they want. I'm also wanting to give away one of the new 3/4 ounce snatch and shad. So I like to give things away too much.
Yeah.
We're gonna go broke.
Yeah. Not gonna be my fault.
Yeah, but you'll be there with me. Hopefully, anyway. So I keep in. All right. So how do you think people should get qualified?
Well, like we always do, because we know it's
Ask
tried
a
and true.
question.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to be, you got a piece of paper and pen to write things down?
Not yet. I'm still trying to do this, but I can go back through and see the doobobs here.
The doobobs. All right. So what we'll do is, if you ask a question, then you'll be, your name will be entered into a drawing. We'll draw at the very end of the live, and you'll get to pick a 3/4 ounce snatch and shad. So here's the so we only had 3 colors of each model. So the obviously the half ounce snatch and shad we have in the rattling version and in the um, silent version. Sorry, my brain's not working. So the rattling version we have 10 colors, and in the half ounce silent version we have 10 colors. Well, we were able to change the mold a little bit with the half ounce, so that way we can make 3/4 ounce. So we can up the weight, but not but use the same mold. So kind of a cost savings production wise, and then we're able to make different models. Now this model is exactly the same size, all right, exactly the same size, but 3/4 ounce, and we only did 3 colors of each model. So we have 3 colors of the rattling model. It's royal red, chrome and black, tried and true chrome and black, and then by popular demand, the royal purple.
How easy is it to make lures? So we have a manufacturer that actually does these for us.
Okay.
You want to go through that process?
Yeah.
I mean, I was in making lures in the garage earlier, but that's a whole different.
How easy is it to make your own lure, your own design? It's a process. I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully we got involved with a good manufacturer who kind of cut a deal with me. One that they don't apparently do with most. So I gave them drawings. They have a team of designers and engineers that are then able to talk through that drawing and then put it into a computer for a CAD drawing, like a 3-dimensional digital design or digital drawing. And then once that is finalized, I look that over, make sure everything looks right, and then they can make a sample mold. Then with the sample mold, which you have to pay for, you can make your first sample, and they can also do like a 3-dimensional or a 3D drawing of it. Obviously, those aren't typically very functional, but they have the size, the dimensions, all those things right. So like I have a couple frogs. You have to write his name down. He asked
I
a
already
question.
did.
Okay.
I'm all
So
over it.
she's all over. So like I have some frogs that are hard. They're hard plastic body that they're 3D designed or 3D printed. So I'm able to take those and make sure everything's the parameters right, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, from the sample mold, they can actually make a sample, one that you can take out and use, but it can only make one at a time. So they'll make that sample mold. They send me the product. I go test it, make sure everything's good. If everything's good, then we can go on to a mass production mold, which that typically costs,
Depends anywhere from
yeah.
1,200 to 2,000.
No, close to 3,000. It
Oh,
depends
well,
on
after all
the
of
mold.
yeah.
So it depends on how complex the lure is and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Andrew.
So it to produce them, to mass produce them like that, it is definitely, what's up, Andrew? It is definitely a process, and one that you have to invest a good bit of money and time into. So when I can take a mold and just simply modify it a little bit, which still costs a little bit of money, but you able to modify it a little bit, then you can make. So then you're saving a lot of money because you're not having to make an entirely new mold. So that was one thing that I wanted to do because I had people asking for a heavier model of the snatch and shad anyway. So they wanted the same size, they just wanted one heavier. So we were able to make that change without having to change too much. So it was a good savings, and we got another model out. So if those do well, we'll expand the colors to the other 10 and potentially some different colors and that kind of thing. Overall, when a lure model does well, then we'll continue to improve upon it. We'll continue to. What's up, Greg?
Greg D.
How's been week? Yeah, I can't.
It says, how has the bite been
It
this
went
week
away.
during the cold front?
Oh, so the bite this week's been really good. I from what I could tell, I think right after the cold front or during the cold front, the fish kind of, they kind of, shut down a little bit. But usually that's going to be the trigger that's going to really get them going. And the last couple days, I've been seeing a lot of people catching a lot of fish. I personally haven't been on the water, so it's hard for me. I can't say firsthand that the bite's been great, but there's been multiple people that I've talked with that are catching fish. Typically, what happens is the lake really gets going good, and people are catching fish, and then I like figure out a way to get out in the water, and that's right when it shuts off. So
Hey,
I'm
Ryan,
usually
how
on
are
the
you?
I'm on the back end of that one. What's up, Ryan? So yeah, it's right now, and I would anticipate tomorrow it would probably be pretty good too, since we had that cold and it's warming up. So all that's gonna do, one, that cold has
Hey, Paul.
triggered. What's up, Paul? Has triggered their instinct to feed up for the winter. But then you have, the plummeting temperatures, and then all of a sudden, it starts to come up and rise a little bit. So that's just going to quicken up the metabolism. But it's already been triggered for them to start feeding. So it should be good. It should be good from here through December, until probably usually around the end of December. At least on Chickamauga, you really get several. But you get a couple cold fronts, and it stays cold for longer, and that seems to really slow them down. At least in my experience. But if you get multiple cold days, cool days, and all of a sudden you get a warm day, you can catch them.
For those of you just joining us, we're going to have 2 drawings tonight. So if you ask a question, you will go into a whole nother drawing for tonight. We're going to give away the new Snatch and Shed 3/4 ounce. And then we also will still have for everybody that commented on this week's video.
Yeah, right.
That's in your other one.
Yeah, so we're gonna do 2 drawings. On Tuesday, I dropped a new video. It's one that we were on Nick and Jack. Kind of got that blade bait out and got to fish it a little bit. Caught some fish. But since that was a new video, all that commented and liked that video, we're putting them into a drawing. So we're gonna do a drawing. They get to pick any copper red bait lure that they want. Whoever wins that drawing. Then we're going to do another drawing. And the way you get entered for that is in this live, as we're going right now, you ask a question, and we will. Amanda keeps texting me and messaging me while it's distracting me.
It's my phone. It's not yours. So
messaging you. Okay. Anyway, I keep getting these messages popping up, and it's like, anyway. All right. Where was I? So during this live, if you will ask a question, then that keeps things going, and she's more. There you
so
go.
sorry.
Is she watching the live too?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought again.
Two drawings.
2 drawings.
One from the video and one from asking a question.
Ask a question. I'll do my best to answer it. And when you ask
Except
a question,
for when he loses train of thought.
that will put your name into a
separate drawing.
A separate drawing. So Amanda, if you want to ask a question, just comment on the actual live.
She was complimenting your eyes.
Was she now?
Yes, she was. I'll tell you.
Anyway, so that way, it goes in the feed, and this huge block doesn't come over the screen, and with your text.
She wasn't talking to you. She was just sending me a message.
Okay.
It was Nunya.
She's telling me how beautiful my eyes are.
Hey, Jerry, how are you?
What's up, Jerry?
So Jerry just got some Snatch and Shad, rattling Snatch and Shad, and some silent ones.
Awesome.
That we're sending down to Florida. So, and those are in the mail for you, Jerry.
Okay, good.
He said the lipless bite is just about to get good.
Oh yeah, it's already turned on up here. I know Bill Van Horn. If any of you guys know him, he's unfortunately He's not throwing a snatch and shad right now, but he said he's going to grab some. But he's catching them real good, and there's several people catching them on lipless. So
he said the clear shad would be great in rattling, or 2-tap would be awesome if you can produce one.
Yeah, I am brainstorming on a 2-tap. That's going to make her have anxiety. But I'm thinking with the 2-tap, I'm not going to have to change the mold. But we're going to have to come up with a good little chamber in the to insert into the lure. I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. But if we can come up with a little chamber with just one bearing in there, I think that will work. But yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about. But in order to do those things, in order to do new things, these have to do well. So that's just the reality of it. I wish I had endless amount of money, but I don't. It's just her and I, and we're doing our best. So with new lures and new models and that kind of stuff, we have to have the money to do it. We have to have the space to do it. We're quickly
Running
losing
out.
space in our home, but the thing is, we have to have the money to invest. So y'all want us to design more things and that kind of stuff, buy what we got going on right now.
You guys do a very good job at that. So don't. He's not.
I'm not. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that that's how.
Tell some friends to tell some friends to tell some friends.
That's it. And I know I do a lot to and we get a lot of you guys help to promote stuff for us. And I'm telling you guys, you have no idea how much it helps when you make a post. When you make a post and tag Copperhead Baits and say something positive, and especially if you show a fish with our lure sticking out its mouth, you make a post, you post on a group, those types of things. It really helps out quite a bit.
Jeffrey says, hey, a little late to the party. It's okay, Jeffrey. You still joined us. Appreciate it. So 2 drawings tonight. If you ask a question, you go into that drawing. And if you commented on the other one, Jeffrey, then you'll be in that one as well. I played with a mold today.
Yeah.
I have my drop shot, or my Senko mold.
Your stickworm.
Stickworm.
Senko's a brand.
Sorry. Same thing.
Well, they're gonna have something to say about that.
Well, it's not gonna be named that. But I'm curious what this is gonna turn out as, because I haven't been in the garage and I don't know how long, and I didn't quite heat my mold up like I should have. I don't think.
So those of you that don't know, that's how we started. She started making lures.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful. You're beautiful. They turned out good.
Check it out.
Is it worth investing in stickworm molds to reuse old baits? I had some old plastic one time.
A little green pumpkin blue. When you see that.
And I didn't particularly care for how it melted because it wasn't consistent with everything else. And that's just a personal preference, but I always use dead-on plastics, and I can do so much more with their plastic. I know the flash point, that kind of thing with them. So
there's obviously some things that you need to consider. One, you have to have a thermometer, like what is it?
Digital thermometer.
Digital thermometer. Yeah. You can just scan it and see how hot something is.
It's got to be a certain temperature before the plastic will set right.
Yeah.
And I don't do injection molding. I decided when I started this that I was going to make myself different from everybody else, and that was hand pour everything that I make.
Open pour.
Yeah. And it just, I have a lot more capability of making colors and things like that, how I want to do them. So, but it's just not quickly.
Yeah, it takes a little time. So this is how actually we started. She started pouring stuff in the garage, and people wanted the stuff and she couldn't keep up with it and that kind of thing. And then we had an opportunity to get involved with a mass production manufacturer. So
it just kind of went to the wayside because you guys made me busy with frogs and jerk baits and other things. So
yeah, so I had an opportunity to work with somebody and off we went. We turned 100 into, we sold those in what, like 4 hours or something like that.
Yeah, we were sold out every time for the first 3 times.
Yeah,
we purchased. So
and here we go. So
and here we go.
We were off and running. I tend to be pretty decent at designing lures. So who knew? I tore that off there.
Okay.
But yeah, those look good, honey. We'll have to make me some more.
You.
Anyway, okay, so we just, I don't know, we don't have them up on the website yet. We don't have them, we're a little bit behind on some of that stuff as far as getting them in the system and getting them out.
There's a lot of stuff this week.
A lot going into that we have to do, that you have to make sure everything on both sides are solidified. I'm going to be talking to some stores here, and we'll be able to get these out to the local stores. So you'll probably be able to get them there first. But anyway, so tonight, if you ask a question, we'll go ahead and put your name into a drawing. So you'll have a chance to win one of these 3/4 ounce snatch and chat of your choice. Okay, so nobody has these. Nobody. So you got to pick between the Royal Red, that's a rattling, not Royal Red, Royal Purple, Chrome and Black, rattling, Raven Red, rattling. Okay, so those are the 3 of the rattling model, and then we also have 3 silent, and these so the 3/4 ounce is only in the silent. They're only offered in these colors. So this is Veil. All right, that's probably my favorite. Gizzard is really good.
Yeah, I like threadfin. We should have did threadfin.
Gizzard, I'd pick 3. You're the one that put that constraint on me, sweetheart. I'd have done all of them. And clear shad. All right. So
Jerry says fished with Bill Van Horn and Tanner back in October and had a blast on the Magma Red Wave Frog. Wish you guys all the luck in your bait endeavors. I know it must take a lot of trial and error, and it does. But
that's part of it.
They're eating that magma again this week, Jerry. So this Dylan had posted, I think.
I'm not sure if that was
Dylan or Tanner.
Well, no, it was Dylan, but I think he was telling people that he had something open up, and he was just putting that picture out there.
So Ryan wants to know when in January do the new colors come out? So I'm assuming you're talking for the frogs.
The frogs, they should be ready January 1.
Yeah.
However, it's plausible that it might take as late as like the 15th, but I would be astounded if it took longer than that. So yeah, the new colors of the frogs should be ready in the very beginning of January, and we'll also have the blade bait, the shank. It will be ready in January. The shank, and that bite at that time should be right.
Blade bait should be here around the same time, correct?
Yes.
Yes, blade bait will be available.
Shank.
Yes.
So those will all be new for 2026. Like I said though, these 3/4 ounce, these are brand new, as of yesterday.
Yeah, it's been busy around here.
Yeah. So
hey, Uncle Randy.
What's up, Uncle Randy? So yeah, those 3/4 ounce, they're brand new. I texted Greg Warsham at Talk and Tackle. I know as soon as he gets back from the beach, he's gonna holler at me and have me bring some in. Jeff Cooley over there at Lake Chickamauga Bait and Tackle. I know he wants some. I'll probably text him this evening and bring some by there. I'm sure he'll have them very soon. Tank up at Fishtails, he already has a bunch of our half ounce, and I'm sure he'll probably take some 3/4 ounce as well. Especially if any of you guys drop in there or anything like that, and you drop a bug in their ear.
Just ask about him.
Yeah, just ask about, hey, did you any of those 3/4 ounce snatch and shad in yet? And one store that hasn't ordered any of the snatch and shad, they said they were going to, but they never did, is Real Deal. So if y'all go up to Real Deal, make sure you say something to Connor or Mike or any of those guys up there, and get them on board. But yeah.
What else? Anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So an effort to promote these, okay? Because we really need to get the word out about these. And I realize that I'm asking you guys to buy stuff and then promote for us. So that's while y'all have been great and been doing that, I want to give you an opportunity because I appreciate you and I want to show you that I appreciate you. So what we've decided to do is from now until
January.
Yeah, January 1st. So stopping at midnight of January was it January 1st or New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Last second of 2025, this will end. Okay. So what we're going to do is whomever catches the biggest bass, largemouth, smallmouth, or spotted bass, on a snatch and shad, will get $100. $100, and we're gonna go by inches. Okay, so just like you do on a kayak tournament. Okay, you have your board.
Aren't you gonna go by inches and weight?
No, I can't go by weight. We had this discussion. We can have it later.
I've been huffing plastic in the.
Okay, we can have that. We can have that discussion later. We're gonna go by inches, and use one of those certified boards. Okay, and this will be a what's the word I'm going for here? The first run of this kind of thing.
Preliminary trial.
A trial. That's what I'm going for. This will be a trial run. So if this goes well and we don't have a lot of problems, then we'll do it. We'll go forward doing it in 2026. And we'll give opportunities. So from now until January 1st, 2026, we're gonna open this up to you guys. That whomever catches the longest bass, largemouth, smallmouth, or spotted bass, in inches, we will gift you $100. You will win $100. So the other caveat to this is you need to have a picture with the lure sticking out of its mouth. You need to make a post on Facebook and tag us. Okay? So we need that tagged and
then private message one of us,
yes.
just so we know that it's there, because Facebook doesn't always let us know when something's happening. Yeah. So just that little added protection for us and you.
So we'll have a running tally of everybody that's caught fish, okay, on these things, and whomever has the longest in inches will win. Now, if it happens that we have two people with the same length, say we have two 24.25 inches, okay, then what we'll do is we'll put them both up to the public for vote. They'll vote on the one that they think is the biggest. So if there's one that's got some girth to it, then hopefully that's the one that we pick. But yeah, that's the way we'll go. Whomever has the most likes in that way will break the tie, and they'll get the $100. So I wanted to make it enough that it might motivate you guys to get out there and use the snatch and shad, catch some fish, post some pictures, give us a shout out. We need to get the word out there that these are legitimate lures and they'll catch fish. So.
Ben says, awesome. When spring hits, I will buy baits and tag you guys. I always do when I catch fish with other makers. And he's sponsored by Cast King and Lurent, so I will support you guys. We appreciate all that you do for us, Ben.
Appreciate
we see
you, Ben.
all the time, all over the place in different groups constantly.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate you.
Yep. Saying different comments and giving us thumbs up, all that good stuff, really makes the difference. And sometimes it helps me to keep going because I am doing quite a bit right now, and I'm trying to. I get bogged down sometimes. I need
Paul
to.
Thomas wants to know: do you guys have a subsurface shad to throw on top of the grass, maybe an off-white color? Are you talking about a?
Well, it depends on what subsurface shad. We don't currently have like a swim bait, a soft plastic swim bait. I mean, she does make some swim baits or has in the past that you could use like that. But the snatch and shad actually does very well with when the grass is submerged. If you have a couple feet of water above the grass, then you can fish that snatch and shad. The silent one in particular, because it has a little bit slower fall. You can fish it through that grass or above that grass really well. And when it touches that grass, you kind of jerk it out of there, and it will get smoked. But the other thing is the Jonah 117, the jerk bait that we have. It's a slow sinking jerk bait, but you can fish it in a foot of water or you can fish it in 30 feet of water. But obviously the faster you fish it, the less time it has to sink. So you can fish it over grass and that kind of thing.
Hey, Mom.
If that's what you're kind of getting at there. So I guess I just need a little bit more specific information from you on what you're looking for. But
is that it? Anything else?
So that contest, you guys, I understand, and the reason I made it $100, so I understand you may have to go out and buy a couple lures. So you can go to Tackle Warehouse. They have them. There's multiple stores. You got local stores. You got Battlefield Outdoors. They have the snatch and shad. Talking Tackle has a snatch and shad. Fishtails has a snatch and shad. Lake Chickamauga Bait and Tackle has it. And there are some out from here, but not nearly as many.
If you need to find somebody that's close to you, just message me, and I can find a store closest to you, or just let you know where the easiest way is for you to get one.
And if you absolutely can't find another or a place close to you or anything like that, we sell them. And of course, Tackle Warehouse
Jeff wants to know: will the golden rule work for measuring the bass?
The golden rule. The golden ruler.
Just says golden rule.
Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. I'm confused. So the bump boards that you can buy at most tackle stores and that kind of stuff, they work. That's fine.
Okay, pause. Okay, hold on. Never. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if that's what you're talking about, I have one of those. Yes, that will work. Now, unfortunately, their scale isn't really accurate. I mean, it's accurate to the inch, but it doesn't break it down to quarter inch, eighth of inch, that kind of thing. So I'll have to round down to, if it's like 15 and a quarter, hopefully that's not what wins this contest, but if it's 15 and a quarter, but it doesn't have those little things that would designate a quarter, then I'll have to just say it's 15, if that makes sense.
Size is gonna matter.
Yeah, size matters. So,
Paul
says
said
for sure.
He was talking about the snatch and shad is what he was talking about. For the subsurface shad.
Yeah, so the I would say that these colors above the grass in the silent snatch and shad, you can fish them very well.
That has an oil on the inside of it that also has glitter, so you couldn't really see it very well in that picture, but
this one you can kind of see a bit. the oil and the glitter in there, right? So because of that, the oil is less dense than water and that kind of stuff. So it will sink slower and has a nice shimmy as it go down. So because it doesn't just drop like a rocket, um, you can fish it in shallow water really adequately, especially over grass and that kind of stuff. Obviously, you'll have to keep it from going down in that grass. Now, if it goes down the grass, if you have a stiff rod with braided line, then you can snap it out of there. I do that sometimes. I'll use a rod that is stiff, and I'll have like 65 pound braid, and I'll get it in the grass on purpose and snap it out. So that way it comes flying out of there, and then a lot of times that's when it gets smoked. If that's where those bass are, then yeah, that can work very well.
Jerry wants to know, hey, kind of off base question, but I'm trying to find a large wall map of Chickamauga, Nickajack, or the Tennessee River system in your area. Would you have an idea? So Talking Tackle used to have them. Talking Tackle should have them.
Most now it depends on how large you're wanting. It's kind of the size of the map behind me, and I think that one it will have one, like the southern part of Chickamauga, and then on the other side it will have the north part of Chickamauga. So if you want the whole map, you'll have to be displayed at one time. Then you have to buy two of them and put them side by side. But yeah, I know most tackle stores will have them, or they'll have they'll have maps from lakes close by. So if you go to Talking Tackle, for instance, they'll probably have Nickajack, Chickamauga, maybe Watts Bar, maybe Parksville, maybe Gunnersville, but they'll have maps for those lakes. They should, and I so you may have to ask somebody at the counter where they put them or that kind of thing, but most places will. I'm pretty sure Walmart also does have them, but you support your local tackle store if you can. But yeah, I have a couple of those. I have the one I use. Haven't gotten it out in a little while, but they're very helpful, especially if you're a bank fisherman.
If you're also just looking for like a really cool, like some people will do the Chickamauga and all different types of lakes in wood, like in the etching or the engraving kind of thing. I have a guy for you. He did a sign for my dad. So I can get you hooked up with them.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
I'm just in case he is where somebody else is.
Okay. All right. So we have new stuff coming. We have the lures. How many we got entered? How many people we got entered?
So for which one? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in for the new ones tonight.
We have only have 6 people entered. Now we only have 6 people watching, so that makes sense. So we have six people entered for this for the 3/4 ounce snatch and shad. And then how many we got entered for the video that I dropped on Tuesday? Now, granted, it really wasn't that video wasn't. I had some content that I just figured I might as well put out there. And also it was a good opportunity to show you, give you a good look at the shank blade bait that will be coming out. Give you, shows you how it catches fish and that kind of thing. So I figured I'd put that out there. It wasn't, highly informative. It wasn't like a lake breakdown or anything like that. That's something I've been trying to figure out how to do. It's really difficult right now. While I'm still working at Volkswagen and doing this, it's really difficult to, my daughter's got softball and I want to be there and I want to, they only did a little for so long, so I don't want to miss that. So it's been difficult for me to get out there and really do a really good lake breakdown kind of video. So eventually, once I can quit Volkswagen, do this full time, then I'm hoping to have a day a week that I go and I can. I'll probably just do one solid lake breakdown video a month, and just have a really good informative video for you guys that will really help you out and give you plenty of places to fish and how to fish them and that kind of thing.
Hey, Ben.
The same Ben that came before?
I was calling Nathan Ben. I'm sorry, Nathan.
Huh?
I huffed too much plastic.
So I was just going off of you, so I was calling him Ben too.
Sorry, Nathan. It's been a long...
I told her to turn the fan on in there when she was making those worms. She didn't listen to me.
I don't have a sniffer anymore. I haven't had a sniffer in several years.
You don't need a sniffer to get high on fumes, sweet pea.
I didn't get high. I just didn't have ventilation in the garage.
Some people aren't aware when they're high. I'm just saying.
I think I would remember.
I see you got yourself a new little nose
Because my
ring.
other... Yeah,
that was a lot bigger.
Yeah, I had this. This is small. So, I mean... I have small.
You guys see her shiny boogie? She got herself a shiny booger on her nose.
I've had this nose ring since I was... I've had this thing for... How old am I? 47. I've had this thing for 20 years now. And I blew my nose the other day. And it...
Boom! Like a cannon. Just took off.
I couldn't find it. So, I'm using what I have for the moment.
All right, guys. So... We're gonna if we don't
ready to draw?
Yeah, we're getting ready
any more
to draw.
questions? Anybody have any more questions? And then you'll get in on the drawing for the new snatch and shad.
Ask your questions or forever hold your peace so you can get into that drawing.
Are you keeping these baits? Are you keeping these worms? Or are you gonna let them have an opportunity at that too?
No, those are mine.
Did she beat you fishing? Did anybody ever count?
No.
Nobody ever counted.
Well, I don't know if they counted or not, but you obviously
I didn't even go back and count.
You tried to, and you fell asleep because you weren't catching anything.
You're so full of it. I caught a lot that morning. But you can only count in the video from the time that we're together, because the minute he drops me off, he goes to spots that he knows that there are fish. So then I can't fish. So I'm just saying, you can only count the ones that we had together. That's
quite a conspiracy you got going on there.
You do it to me all the time.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I go to places where I think we can catch fish together.
Right.
Now I counted, and it was like 6 to 3.
It was not.
Yes, it was.
I guarantee it wasn't. I had a good day that day, and you.
Yeah, 3 is a good day for you.
You know what? As a matter of fact, these stick worms are up tonight. If you would like to have those, you can certainly pull them right out from Mr.
Right. Anyway.
You can have them. Brand new. Giving you those after that.
You can't handle the truth.
Ben says, Jared, she always wins trying to help you out, brother.
Yeah, that's how it is, Ben. You came on here just to start trouble, didn't you?
I love it. You're always welcome back.
Yeah, I think she she brought it up the last week after that video. She brought it up, but she literally made it into like 5 minutes of the video and she fell asleep.
Because it's tired. He works me like a dog.
It's tired. You
work me
guy
like a
from
dog.
Lord of the Rings now?
Huh?
It's Gollum.
Precious.
It's tired.
Somebody come get him, because he's not going to live much longer.
Y'all heard it. She started talking to herself, and I don't even know what that's called. Would that mean the third person? Ray is tired. No, you weren't doing that. You were talking to yourself in the second person. I don't know what it is. But it's precious.
Dad's put a zombie emoji.
Your dad is the king of emojis. That is for sure.
Yes.
All right, guys. So,
all right, we ready? Any more? Looks like we're good.
You got anything else to add? I know it. All right, so we'll go ahead, and if y'all hadn't asked a question yet, and you want to be part of the drawing to win one of these, okay? Then and I'll let you. Actually, I'll let you pick. You get a silent one and a rattling one. So whoever is that.
This is from the video.
Okay. So whomever asks a question gets entered into that, and they get to pick out one of the rattling and one of the silent, and I'll send them to you. So we'll first, we're going to do the drawing for who made comments and liked the YouTube video I dropped on Tuesday.
You
All
just
right.
touch the middle.
What is this? News? You got news going on?
I don't know. It's an ad.
All right. So there was what? How many people?
7.
7 people who made comments on. Oh, I just clicked off of it.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying in a bucket.
Well, you have a touch screen, and the screen's giant, and I can't hold it up without it. All right, I'm trying not to touch anything, but it's hard to maneuver this thing. All right, you guys ready?
Tap the middle. Okay. There you go. Good job.
There it goes.
Oh, good job.
That was tough. All right, who wins?
Oh, this is a Greg
a day again. Greg, I don't know. We're gonna have to start taking you off of this thing. That's the 4th time you won.
I need some lottery numbers because I don't typically play the lottery, but
he's literally won 4 of these giveaways.
Okay.
All right, Greg. I will reach out to you. I know he's not on this on today, so I'll reach out to you. Let him know he's won again, and he'll get to pick another lure.
Greg Cadet is not in.
Greg Cadet is not in this one, so he's not gonna win it. So, like I said, if you're not in
Greg,
this one,
we love you, by the way, just so you know.
Is Jerry in this one?
We've got Hooked on Adventures. Okay. Greg D, Jerry, Colson, Ryan, Paul, and Anthony.
Yes, Nathan, you were on that one.
Yes, you were on that one.
Yep. Okay. All right, so you are on this one too, right?
Yes.
So you're on this one too there, Nathan. So we have 6 people. 7 people. No, 6 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 people. So we have 7 people on this one as well.
Let me just check and make sure there's no more comments here real quick.
All right.
That way everybody... Okay. Yes. Jerry says, I'll get a hold of you on the map. I want a large custom one for my shop.
Oh, okay.
See?
All right, yeah, so I guess, somebody that does woodworking, they put a...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, shoot. I guess I was wrong. You were right, honey.
Can you say that again?
You should get a kick out of that.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
8?
8. Forgot Ben. I started to type his name. Nathan says he always wins. He does always win.
He does. It's incredible how often he wins. And it's not like he's the only... It's not like it's just 4 people. Sometimes there's 20-something people who've put in, and he's won 4 times. It's been incredible.
And when I type the names in, after I type the names in, I hit shuffle to make sure that it's not something that's so.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's crazy.
Yeah, what's the odds? I'd like to know. All right, so this is for this live. So if you asked a question, you were put in here, and there's 8 people. So eight people have asked a question. All right, here we are. Try not to touch anything. Nope, didn't work. Oh. Didn't work. There it goes.
And Nathan says I'm switching my name.
Can't read it.
Is it Jerry?
Yep.
Jerry.
There you go, Jerry.
There you go, Jerry.
You won 2 3/4 ounce snatch and shad. Nobody has these yet. Nobody. So you'll be the only person on the entire lake throwing this. So you get to pick one of these. So one of these colors. All right.
Rattling.
Yep, of the rattling. So that's his Raven Red, Black and Chrome, or Chrome and Black, Royal Purple. Get one of those, and you also get a silent. All right. So Veil, one of these 3. Veil, Gizzard, Clear. All right. So message me which ones you want, and we'll get them to you.
Should we do one more? Since we have 3 colors.
Sure, why not?
I love you guys.
Why not?
All right, I'm taking Jerry off of here.
All right, Jerry, you've already won, so you're off. So somebody else is gonna get some. We're too generous. We're going out of business, guys. This is our out of business giveaway.
I get to do this one then. You can hold it, Vanna.
No, you do it. I want you to see how hard it is to hold it up there and then hit the button. See, you didn't tell me that.
Well, if you would ask.
You gotta pull it up so everybody can see it now.
Okay, hold on.
No, get it up there. Get it up there now. No, you gotta get it up there. It's not straight. Get it on it.
Oh. Who is it?
Paul Thomas. All right,
Go,
Paul. So you get the same option, okay? So message us. Tell me the ones that you want, and you guys' addresses, and
yes, please make sure to send addresses. It always never fails at the end. I've noticed at the end of the year with the postal service, even though I save your addresses, some show and some don't. So then I can just make sure that I've got your correct address.
All right, guys. So
Ben says the executive is awesome, Jared. Just saying.
The executive? Yeah. That's me. All right. So message us with the two that you want and your address, and we will get these out to you. Okay? All right. And don't forget, we'll put some details about the $100 thing that we got going on as well. I know that, the less people that are in it, the more chances that you have to win are. But I ask you to let people know. So that way we can get the whole point of this is to help our business grow and to help us get the word out. So if you would do me a solid, let other people know about their chance to win if they can catch some stuff on the Snatch and Shad. Okay? All right, guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the support. If you have any questions or whatever, feel free to message me. I'll do what I can to help. And, we'll keep you in the loop as things progress. All right? Until next time.
Tie lines.
Finish.
Gotta hit the button.
I did 4 times.